Now to a frightening incident out of Chester County where a tree fell onto a passing car. Fortunately, the driver was okay.
Yeah, it's a scene we've seen play out at least a couple of times recently in our area, one with deadly consequences. 69 News reporter Rick Holmes is at Lockridge Park in Alberta's Lehigh County with more. Rick.
Yeah, Wendy, I talked with some tree experts today, and they tell me that Pennsylvania has been losing a lot of ash trees lately, and when they die, they usually remain standing for 2 to 3 years before they fall. But last night, it was an oak tree, and those will stand for 10 to 15 years, which really makes the timing of last night's accident unbelievable. The jarring video of a tree exploding into pieces as a car passes underneath, the driver coming within inches of injury. Local tree expert Matt Zawislak says the tree is a symptom of the recent drought.
Dead trees obviously then become very heavy with the amount of rain and add a little bit of wind. And it's only a matter of time.
Last month, a woman was killed after being hit by a falling tree while walking on the Saucon Rail Trail in Northampton County. And 10 middle school students and their bus driver escaped injury when a tree crashed on top of their school bus in Hunterdon County, New Jersey.
Everything was destroyed, and I was in such a panic. So there was glass everywhere, and kids were yelling.
Zawislak says homeowners should have a tree expert visit once a year to inspect their property to make sure their trees aren't a danger to people nearby.
For a hazard tree evaluation. And what we're looking at is we're looking at the root system, the root collar, the main stem, and then the tips of the canopy.
And some other telltale signs that you want to look out for is a canopy that you can see through on the top, or a large branch that's maybe extending outside of the canopy. If you're a homeowner, you definitely want to get this looked at before you actually do any kind of work, because you're going to save a lot of money if you get that limb shaved off before it falls. You could save that money, and you could even prevent an injury or even worse. That's the latest here in Alberta's Lehigh County. Rick Holmes, 69 News.
Good to keep in mind for sure, Rick. Thank you.